guys, I had some requests about showing how I colored the Lace Tree Cuttlebug folder after it's embossed. I know there's a way you can use it to where you put the ink on the inside of the folder and then wipe it off or something. I'm not even sure how to do that. But on one of the folders, or one of the cards I had done, I wanted different color ink, so I couldn't really do that. But this is the, what I'm using today is the Color Box Fluid Chalk Ink Pad in Olive Pastel. And then I'm using these Fantastics Coloring Tool Bullet Point. And this is what the package looks like. It's made by this company here that I do not even know how to pronounce. It says absorbent and reusable, and I have been reusing them. I've got to order some more though, but I ordered mine from Joann's probably a year and a half ago. But anyway, I take my little pen here, and I just kind of dab it on there. I'm trying to, okay, I need to remember not to move it so you guys can see. And then I just kind of go over where it's embossed. And sometimes it gets on the outside, but that's quite alright, because after you get it decorated, nobody really probably will even notice that part, because they're just looking about how beautiful this folder is. I tried to order this stinking folder I don't know how many times, and everybody would be out. And finally, a very lovely woman was able to find one and send it to me. Because I just think it's just so elegant looking, and there's really a lot of different things you can do with it to kind of, you know, jazz it up to your own personal taste. You have to kind of come back and daub every now and then because the ink does run out. Oh, can you hear Lucy in the background? She was running across the floor. You may not be able to hear her. Now on this one I'm just going to do the green. And it just it does take a little bit of time, but it's not real time consuming. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing's perfect, are they? Are they? I don't know my proper English, but that's alright. I would show you guys the finished ones that I had done, but I took them over to show my neighbor Naomi, and she kept them. She said, oh, I want these two right here, which I give Naomi cards all the time to send to her family and friends. And I've even done special ones for that, you know, she'll want something specific. Like, both of her nephews are big into hunting, and so one of them I made this hunting card that said, hunting you a happy birthday, and it had a dog from Paper Pups on it. And then it had a duck, because he's big into duck hunting too. Of course, he hunts deer and everything else, and which I appreciate, because I do get some deer jerky out of it every now and then. And we did find out that Lucy loves deer jerky, which my friend was not thrilled about that, because Naomi had given him some deer jerky, and Lucy got it while we were gone one day when he left it sitting on the end table. Lucy thoroughly enjoyed it, I'm sure, but she looked guilty for about 2 days because he wouldn't even speak to her. I told him, I said, she's just being a dog. One of the others I did, you can check my blog for the older posts, and it's the Lace Tree cards. And one of them I colored the snowflake with blue, and then I did the poinsettias in red. I almost said white. And that one, I didn't really like it at first, but then after I got it done and looked at it the next day, I really kind of liked it, which I don't know if you guys ever do that or not, where you think, oh my gosh, that's the ugliest thing I've ever done in my life. And then, you know, you just kind of step away from it and look at it again. You're like, oh, well, that's not so bad. I like these holly leaves because they're easy to do. You just got to swirl real big. Like I said, I got off the line there, but that's alright. That's okay. People will think you spent big bucks on this card. And this is the mica paper, which you guys know I just totally love and use all the time. This was some that I got from the California Paper Goods auction. It's called Opal, and it colors really well. And the one thing I do like about the mica, what I've noticed, that even if I use markers or the inks, the shimmer just still kind of comes through, even through the color, whatever I'm using. So it still adds that little extra bling that sometimes you're looking for. One thing I have a hard time with this card though is that you can't really, you can't embellish too much with it, because it takes up the whole front of an A2 card, which I did do one that was an A6 card, and I thought it turned out really good. And I have cut out some of them before too, and they look good, but it's kind of time consuming. But now you can see you have your colored card, and that's how you do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.